And every step that you take in the journey has an important role. And VNS, what we learned, had a very important role in my success journey and the corporate life as well. So yes, what I'm planning to do right now in the webinar is that I'm going to briefly introduce you about myself, a little bit personally, where I am from and all that. And then we will talk about your own brand. Now, this is not a marketing topic, guys. This is applicable for everybody. And I'll explain why, whether you're from engineering, pharmacy, physical education, whichever field you are from, it will be an important topic. It is important in every part of your life, but it is very, very important at this time when you're going to start your career. So I'm going to share my screen. I have prepared a small presentation and I have some video also, but uh, let's see how it goes. And somebody, Kirti ma'am, please let me know if you are able to see my screen and you see one single slide with you are your own brand.
Yeah, we are able to see Amit.
Okay,
Yes, sir,
great.
it's visible.
Okay, let's start. And as Sulakshana ma'am said, I want this session to be interactive. I can go on for some time, but if you have questions, you can ask me in between or later in the session when we finish the presentation. I will be available for any kind of questions that you may have. Okay, so let me start with a little bit of introduction, folks. So yes, I'm Amit Bangwani. I currently manage the marketing at Intel Corporation is Asia Pacific and Japan. So let me introduce you in 5 minutes with a little bit of slides. So after 1998, once I finished my MBA, I started my corporate or experience journey. I did multiple jobs, like everybody said, but it comprises of from doing a product management, channel and retail sales, distribution, big OEM account management, led the business strategy for Acer, and marketing jobs like retail and partner marketing. At this moment, I'm based out of Singapore. I've been in Singapore for 7 years, but before moving to Singapore, I was in Bangalore for 10 years. I have spent some time in Delhi, approximately 1.5 years, but prior to that, I was in Bhopal. I had done my BE engineering in electricals before joining the MBA in marketing. And yes, I'm proud to be the first batch of VNS Institute. This institute or my journey has been rewarding. I've been decently successful in terms of what I did. I'm happy and proud in terms of where I have reached. But the most important part of life remains our family and what we do otherwise as well. So I am proud father of two boys, as you see in my family pictures. There are two pictures down there. These are my two young boys. The elder one is now 18 years old, going to join aerospace engineering in United Kingdom. The younger one is entering ninth. We don't know what he will do yet, but he's still in fun-loving age. From my hobbies point of view, I love dancing. I can't stop myself if there is good music. This is probably genetic. It comes from my dad. And I love playing badminton. That is my way of keeping myself busy, engaged, stress-free, or fit, you can say. But over a period of time, I started writing. I started expressing myself through blogs. I have been presenter in multiple external conferences. Some of my articles have been published in CIO Asia Pacific magazines, which I started not too long ago, but maybe 4 years ago, because I really keenly became interested in consumer technology. So with that, I'll have to stop you guys to do these annotations, guys, because it will not look good on the presentation. So if you don't mind, either don't do it or let me try and see how I can do. Okay, with that. So yes, with Intel, I've been 14 years. And if you want to read some of my blogs, not every blog is posted, but it is on www.amitpangwani.com and WordPress. From my journey point of view, this is how it looks. Sulakshana ma'am and Kirti ma'am briefly talked about it. I started my journey with Godrej, Godrej and Bias Manufacturing Company Limited. This is the company, this is the parent company of Godrej. This
Hello.
was, hi
Hello, sir.
Kirti.
Sorry
Yeah,
to interrupt you. But sir, at the toolbar, you can easily find that annotate in which you easily find the eraser. So those who are doing this, you can easily remove or erase this what they are drawing on the screen, sir.
okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, so yeah, this has been my journey, guys. I started with Godrej. I was based in Bhopal. This was a new division of Godrej. This was first time Godrej was starting the conferencing equipment division. You wouldn't believe, but in 1996, when we were doing our MBA, we were presenting to our professors on overhead projectors. We used to make those transparencies, we used to call it. But when I started this job, I started selling multimedia projectors, the LCD projectors, which used to be 2.5 lakh rupees, 2.5 lakh rupai ke projectors. It was really difficult to sell, and they were primarily for education institutes, government offices, big training centers of banks, and other things. So I did that for 2 years and then moved on to HCL. This is that time was the biggest company when it came to the computers and especially personal computers. This is where I started managing and learning the retail and the channel sales, which I did for almost 3 years and then moved to Delhi. This is where I got my national level exposure. This is the company which was one of my best training grounds when it came to learning the marketing, learning distribution, learning product management. After serving them well in New Delhi, I had an opportunity to move to a multinational company. It is still a very large multinational company called Acer. I joined them as their product manager for Aspire notebooks. Did that for a short while, but then got a really good opportunity to work with the leader, the world leader in semiconductor industry called Intel. And since then, I've been there, and the top bar of my professional journey is all about Intel, the 4 or 5 different roles that I've done. So I have spent good amount of time in Bangalore, which is one of the largest site for Intel outside America. We have around 10,000 people in that company. I did sales, I did product management, and before moving to marketing, which was retail or partner marketing or doing the head of marketing role, I was in Bangalore. So not spending too much time on myself, let me start straight away get into the topic, which is a very interesting one, which is called You Are Your Own Brand. Now, when I feel like talking about this, a lot of you must be thinking, what is this? Why do I need to have a brand of myself? Or when we talk about brand, usually what comes to our mind is that brand is associated with product or a company or a services or any specifically concept, but we don't relate brand very often with our with people. It is usually like, okay, what is it that a brand holds for? What is a brand? So if I ask you, a lot of you will feel that, oh, it's a very marketing question. What am I going to do in pharmacy about it? Or it is a very marketing question. It doesn't apply to engineering or physical education. But it applies to each and everybody, each and every individual, whether you are a businessman, whether you are a student, whether you are whichever stream of student you may be. So generally, when we talk about brand, it is most people will think about companies, like I said. And at this moment of your journey, guys, all students especially, the most important thing, the most important job you have is to be head of your own brand. This is where you start your journey. Be the head of your own brand. This is very, very important. The great news with that is that now when we are talking in 2020, there are a lot of technologies which are available, through which you can make your own brand. When we were studying, when a lot of your head of departments were studying, the technologies and the tools were not available. But yes, it requires a lot of hard work. It requires consistency. It requires dedication to make a personal brand. Now let's talk about how anybody can work on a personal brand. Have you ever thought, when I say Apple as a company, what comes to your mind? Apple, the company which makes phone PCs, right? Apple, when somebody says Apple to me, I would think, yeah, this is like a really premium company, very innovative, leaders, uh, great brand. When I say Volvo cars, what comes to your mind? Volvo cars stands for safety. That is what their brand is. When I say Disney, everybody knows Disney, right? What comes to your mind? A lot of people will think about Mickey Mouse first. And yes, it's true. Disney stands for Mickey Mouse. Disney stands for content. Disney stands for entertainment. And that's their brand value. That is what their brand message is. And similarly, every individual, every individual has their brand presence, their brand value, their brand image. And that is what we are going to talk about. We are going to talk about how to build your personal brand as well. And this branding is nothing, but it is what it allows your customer or your people or your clients to know what exactly to expect from you, what you will deliver, what value you will bring, what you stand for. Or it is a way of distinguishing yourself from your competitor. And your competitor could be anybody. When if you're selling a product, it could be a company. If you're selling yourself for an interview, then it will be the other folks, other people. And it is about what can you offer, what you can bring to the table. Now, whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, you are already a brand and you need to work on it. You need to know what you stand for, and everybody has a brand. So with that, let me talk about what actually is a personal branding. What is, in simplest form, a personal branding? We can find a lot of definitions of personal brand, but in very, very simple terms, it is what people talk about you when you are not in the room. It is about what people think about you. It is about what people perceive about you. And everybody has a brand. In college also you have a brand. Let me talk about, guys, how many of you have seen Three Idiots? A lot of you would have seen it, right? Almost everyone. Everybody has a brand, right? And some of our branding starts based on our characteristics in our college itself. Everybody, or not if everybody, a lot of us have some nicknames. How many of you know or remember Chatur from Three Idiot? Do you guys remember what his nickname was in that movie? Silencer, right? He had, he was given a brand, or he was given a name based on his characteristics. If I ask you to define what Chatur stood for, you would say, हाँ वो रटता था, वो चूरन खाता था. Those are the things that you remember. That is what is memorable. That is what your brand is. I talked about companies, what companies stand for: Disney, Intel. Intel stands for innovation, computing, power, uh, innovation, right? Similarly, every individual has a brand. Now, let me take an example of cricket, because everybody loves cricket, right? In India, everybody loves cricket. MS Dhoni, right? When we say MS Dhoni, what comes to our mind? One of the best captains of cricket teams in the world. But what he stands for? He stands for his coolness, Mr. Captain Cool. What he stands for is strategy. He's considered to be the sharpest brain in the business. What he is also known for is as a finisher, because he finishes the game and makes India win. So his brand is, he's cool, he's strategist, he's the finisher, and he's successful. But we have another captain now, Virat Kohli. He's equally successful and he's equally smart. But his branding is very different. He's aggressive. He's a great batsman. He has great technique, and he plays on a front foot. That is his brand. That is what he's known for. Similarly, everybody has a brand. Michelle Obama has a brand. She talks about women related issues. Deepika Padukone has a brand. She has been openly talking about depression. Every individual has a brand. Every of you who are on this meeting, all 52 of you has some kind of a brand. You guys would have given nicknames to your teachers also. They have their brand names too. They stand for something. So professionally, your personal brand is the image that people see of you and the perception they make. Personal branding can be anything. It could be the blend of your skills. आपका एक्सपीरियंस क्या है, आपकी पर्सपेक्टिव क्या है, आपकी पर्सनालिटी कैसी है, आप चलते कैसे हो, आप सामने कैसे आते हो, आप बात कैसे करते हो लोगों से. There are all these things come together as a personality and a perception and a personal brand. And this is very important because it's applicable to everybody. And it is a long-term effort to build your personal brand, to build your personal external perception. There is another saying in corporate world, personal perception is reality. And it is because what people perceive becomes real. Maybe you are a different person, but since you have pictured your image differently, people perceive you differently, आपको लोग दूसरी तरीके से देखते हैं जो आप एक्चुअली नहीं हो, वही रियलिटी बन जाती है. तो इसलिए पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है और अभी से इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसी टाइम से इंपॉर्टेंट है जब आप स्टूडेंट हो, जब आप जॉब्स के लिए इंटरव्यू दोगे. एंड इसी के साथ मैं अभी आपका एक वीडियो प्ले करता हूं. मुझे लगता है कि जूम में आवाज तो नहीं जाती है वीडियो की, बट आवाज की उतनी जरूरत भी नहीं है क्योंकि बैकग्राउंड में सिर्फ म्यूजिक ही है. बट आप ध्यान दीजिए कि वीडियो में मैसेज क्या है जो पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग के बारे में ही है. So, like Tom Peters says, you are the CEO of your own companies, me incorporation. To be in the business today, our most important job is to be the head of marketing for the brand called you. It is very important, guys. And as we go through the presentation, you guys will start understanding why it is important. At this point of your career and life, you need to start thinking about and understand yourself, understand who you are, what you stand for, and do this kind of SWOT analysis. Everybody knows SWOT, right? So strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. It's an easy thing. Understand what your strengths are, understand weaknesses, and understand how to work on them. And with SWOT analysis, what also is important is what your short and long term goals, what you want to do, what you want to achieve, what you want to be known for, how you want people to remember you. If you are memorable, when you leave that room, when you meet somebody after many, many years, you want to be known in some way. They will remember because of something that you have left. And you should know what you want to leave people with. Everybody has a personal brand, like I've mentioned a couple of times. Point here is that what do you want to be known for? When you step out of college, what do you think you want to be known for when you come back to the college? It is all about how people perceive you and see you. It is about what value you bring to the table in the corporate world. This word you will hear very often. What value you bring to the table? How are you different from others? What is it that you have different and unique that others don't have? And personal branding has a lot of advantage. So let's talk about it. Why personal branding is important, and is it important? For sure, yes. Personal branding is important. It starts from getting you or lead you to interviews, job placements, partnerships, promotions, everything. It will create better perception about you. It will be a better recognition of your work if you have a brand that you have created. It gives a better mind share of people. It gives you a greater credibility. Credibility is, आप जब काम कर रहे हो तो आपकी एक credibility, आपकी एक image है, आपका एक premium है जो आप टेबल पे लेके आते हो. आपको ज्यादा लीडरशिप अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिल सकती हैं. आप अपने आप को डिफरेंशिएट कर सकते हो अपने कलीग्स से. ज्यादा अपॉर्चुनिटीज आपको मिलेंगी. एक बार आपको कंपनी में जॉब मिल भी गया, पहले तो उसमें सरवाइव करना पड़ेगा. और अगर आपको उसमें थ्राइव करना है, उसमें अगर आपको प्रमोशंस चाहिए, तो मेहनत के साथ साथ आपको अपनी पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग की भी जरूरत पड़ेगी. और ये सारे के सारे जो मैंने लिखे हुए हैं, ये आपके एडवांटेजेस हैं पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग के लिए. और सबसे बड़ा क्वेश्चन फिर यही आएगा कि ये सब तो ठीक है, लेकिन हम पर्सनल ब्रांड बनाएंगे कैसे? हाउ डू वी मेक आवर पर्सनल ब्रांड? So let's begin and talk about that. How a personal branding is made. What is it? What somebody needs to do to create a personal branding for themselves? It's not difficult, but you have to start somewhere. And the foundation, just a नींव कहते हैं, नींव of your personal branding is rest on the word called authenticity. पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग का मतलब ये नहीं है कि मैं अपनी कोई फेक और अनऑथेंटिक इमेज प्रोजेक्ट करूं. पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग का मतलब है ऑथेंटिसिटी. जो आप सही में और सच में हैं, उसको किस तरीके से आप अपने आप को प्रोजेक्ट और अच्छे से दिखा सकते हैं. जेन्युइन हम्बल सेल्फ ऑफ योर्स विथ यूनिक इंडिविजुअल ह्यूमन क्वालिटीज जो हम सब में है. कोई सिंसियर है, कोई डेडिकेटेड है, कोई हार्ड वर्क है, कोई फन है, कोई लविंग है, कोई एडवेंचर है. सब में अलग अलग क्वालिटी हैं. कोई म्यूजिशियन है, कोई टेक्नीशियन है, कोई कंप्यूटर एबिलिटी है, किसी में प्रेजेंटेशन स्किल्स हैं. सब में यूनिक क्वालिटी है, सबका यूनिक कैरेक्टर है. द फर्स्ट एंड द फॉरमोस्ट or the foundation stone of personal branding is your genuine, humble self, is what you have to project. And for starters, think broadly about your personality and how it affects the experience someone will have with you. It is about how you make somebody feel. People will forget about how you look, how you, what you do, how you deliver, but people will never forget how you make them feel. So your personality should be what you make them feel, how people will remember you. In corporate world, people will think about how do people benefit by working with me. लोगों को क्या मिलेगा मेरे साथ काम करने के लिए? Why they should work with me? What do I bring to the table? What is the value add that I bring? That I always finish something on time, or I do a work with the highest quality, or I am a very reliable pair of hands. मुझे कोई भी काम दे दिया जाए वो करके रहेगा. ऐश्वर्या को आपने कोई काम दिया है तो वो हो ही जाएगा. हो सकता है उसका ब्रांड वो हो. निकिता को आपने कोई दिया है तो वो पूरी सिंसियरिटी और क्वालिटी के साथ काम करेगी। सबका अपना एक ब्रांड होता है, which is what you have to bring to table, and that is what is your brand ultimately. And like I said at the beginning, it is not about projecting who you are not. It is about projecting who you are genuinely are, authentically, that you can talk about, stand for, जो आप सोचते हैं, जो आप करते हैं, जिन चीजों के में आप बिलीव करते हैं, जिन इश्यूज में आप बिलीव करते हैं, वही आपकी पर्सनालिटी है। तो सबसे पहले तो ये सारी चीजें आपको आंसर करनी है खुद के लिए। These are the questions that you need to consider before working on anything. सब में ह्यूमन क्वालिटीज होती है, ऐसा कोई नहीं है। अगर किसी के भी ख्याल मन में अगर ऐसा कुछ आ रहा हो कि यार मेरे में तो कुछ ऐसी कोई खास बात है ही नहीं, मैं क्या वैल्यू ऐड करूंगा, ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं है। कोई फ्रेंडली है, कोई काइंड है, हम ऑनेस्ट हैं, ट्रस्टवर्दी हैं, कोई एक्सट्रोवर्ट है, कोई इंट्रोवर्ट है, कोई बहुत हेल्पिंग फ्रेंड है रेंचो की तरह, कोई आउटगोइंग है जो हमेशा पार्टी करने के लिए तैयार है, कोई बहुत फन लविंग है, कोई बहुत हार्ड वर्किंग है, कोई डेडिकेटेड है, कोई सिंसियर है, कोई बहुत इंटेलिजेंट है, कोई स्मार्ट है, कोई पंक्चुअल है, कोई वेल ड्रेस्ड है। These are all good things to begin with. You need to know and write about things that you stand for, and then think about how you want people to remember, how you want to make people feel, and how people will define you when you are not in the room, when you leave the room, or when you are not part of the meeting. So the next question comes, how? यहाँ तक तो ठीक है, टेक्निक क्या है, करना क्या पड़ेगा? So this is what it is, guys. Attitude, skills, knowledge. That makes competence. Attitude is very important. Knowledge is what you are getting in your institutes. The skill, what you will acquire while working. But attitude is something that is with you. When I hire people, the most important thing I look for is attitude. If the guy don't have a learning attitude, he's useless for me. Even if he has done something really relevant for the job, but अगर उसका attitude ठीक नहीं है, अगर वो लर्निंग नहीं है, अगर वो लर्निंग के लिए रेडी नहीं है, अगर वो टीम प्लेयर नहीं है, अगर वो कोलैबोरेटिव नहीं है, अगर वो पंक्चुअल नहीं है, अगर वो सिंसियर नहीं है, तो वो मेरे किसी काम का नहीं है, चाहे उसने कितने ही तीर मारे हों पढ़ाई में या पुराने एक्सपीरियंस में। सो ये एटीट्यूड, स्किल और नॉलेज का एक बहुत अच्छा कॉम्बिनेशन है जो कि कॉम्पिटेंस कहलाता है। नाउ बिल्ड योर फाउंडेशन, which I mentioned a couple of times. Be yourself, be authentic. This is the key principle. You are a unique individual. Please don't forget it. Now, you have to think about what you are good at. And that is what you need to amplify. जो आप ज्यादा अच्छा करते हैं उसी को आपको ज्यादा दिखाना है, वही आपकी ब्रांडिंग बनेगी। जो आप जिस पे आप बेस्ट हैं, जो आप जिसकी वैल्यू सबसे ज्यादा होगी उस कॉर्पोरेशन, उस जॉब, उस प्रोफेशन में, वही है। ये आपकी स्किल्स हो सकती हैं, या आपके पैशन और इंटरेस्ट हो सकते हैं, या आपका कोर वैल्यू और बिलीफ सिस्टम हो सकता है। बट दिस इज व्हाट यू नीड टू एम्पलीफाई। यू नीड टू बी पैशनेट, यू नीड टू बिलीव इन समथिंग। एंड हर ब्रांड, चाहे हम कंपनी और सर्विसेज और प्रोडक्ट के बारे में बात कर रहे थे, हर ब्रांड का विजन, मिशन, मैसेज, पर्सनालिटी, इमेज, लोगो होता है, राइट? इंटेल का लोगो है, इंटेल का साउंड एक है जो वर्ल्ड में नोन है, बोंग 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 बोंग। अगर आप सिर्फ वो बजा दो तो लोगों को समझ में आ जाता है, अच्छा हम इंटेल की बात कर रहे हो। एप्पल का एक लोगो है, कभी उन्होंने पूरा एप्पल नहीं लिखा, उन्होंने सिर्फ आधा खाया हुआ एप्पल का एक लोगो लगा रखा है, जो वर्ल्ड में सबसे ज्यादा आराम से लोग पहचानते हैं। दैट इज देयर इमेज, दैट इज देयर लोगो। सिमिलरली आपका भी होगा। व्हाट डू यू वांट टू बी नोन फॉर? जब आप उसका आंसर लिखेंगे, दैट्स योर विजन। व्हाट इज योर पर्पस? व्हाट डू यू वांट टू डू टू इन्फ्लुएंस? अल्टीमेटली आप करना क्या चाहते हैं, आप जिंदगी में आपका पर्पस क्या है, वो आपका मिशन स्टेटमेंट बन सकता है। व्हाट इज द की मैसेज यू वांट टू टेल अबाउट योरसेल्फ? कल को अगर कोई आपसे पूछे और आप लिफ्ट में हैं, इसे एलिवेटर पिच कहते हैं कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड में, क्योंकि लिफ्ट कुछ ही सेकंड के लिए होती है जिसमें आप किसी सीईओ के साथ हैं जो आपका प्रोबेबली आइडियल सीईओ है, और आपको उसको इम्प्रेस करना, और वो पूछता है कि यार who are you, tell me about yourself. In 30 seconds you have to say who you are, what you stand for. That is your brand message. What are some personal characteristics that you want in your brand? That is your brand personality. Once you know these questions, once you have the answers for these questions, once you just think about and write for yourself, you know what you have to stand for, you know what to do next. और ब्रांड दोस्तों एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है, वो है कंसिस्टेंसी। अगर आप कंसिस्टेंटली नहीं करोगे वो चीज, तो वो ब्रांड नहीं बन सकता। हम किसी रेस्टोरेंट में खाना खाने जाएं और उसकी क्वालिटी हमेशा चेंज होती रहे, तो वो ब्रांड नहीं बनेगा। आज मनोहर डेयरी भोपाल में इसलिए ब्रांड है क्योंकि उनकी क्वालिटी पिछले 20 सालों से वही है, या उन्होंने कंसिस्टेंटली मैनेज की। बी कंसिस्टेंट ऑल द टाइम। जो भी चीज आप अपनी प्रोजेक्शन करना चाहते हैं, बी जेन्युइन, बी ऑथेंटिक, फॉलो योर पैशन, understand what your vision, mission, message, personality is, and be consistent. Be yourself all the time, and that's when you create your own brand. So in nutshell, be yourself. But सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज यहां पे कहानी बदलती है। हम हैं अब डिजिटल वर्ल्ड में। ये वर्ल्ड ऐसा नहीं था, इतना डिजिटल कभी नहीं था। योर ऑनलाइन प्रेजेंस मैटर्स, योर ब्रांड इज डिजिटल, you are present digitally. Every unique individual in the world has some kind of a digital footprint. हम जितने भी लोग इस कॉल में हैं, और आज भी हम जूम के थ्रू जो है वो भी डिजिटल है, हम सबका डिजिटल फुटप्रिंट है, राइट? हम फेसबुक पे हैं, हम ट्विटर पे हैं, हम लिंक्डइन पे हैं, हम इंस्टाग्राम पे हैं, हम और सोशल मीडिया साइट्स पे हैं। दिस इज आवर डिजिटल फुटप्रिंट. So before you start building your brand, I would request you to audit your online presence. How you show up online is important. क्योंकि हर आदमी हर दूसरे आदमी को गूगल करता है। आज जब आप लोग इस वेबिनार में आए होंगे और जब वेबिनार का आपके पास मैसेज गया होगा, आप में से कुछ लोगों ने मेरा नाम भी गूगल किया होगा। अमित मंगवानी ये कौन है, देखा जाए गूगल में क्या आता है। ऐसे ही जब आप इंटरव्यू के लिए जाएंगे, लोग गूगल करेंगे। और ये याद रहे बात कि डिजिटल फुटप्रिंट्स इरेज नहीं किए जा सकते। सो show digitally what you really want to show the world. वो चीजें पोस्ट ना करें जो आप नहीं चाहते दुनिया को देखना, जो आप नहीं हैं एक्चुअली. इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट गाइज. ओके, सो with next slide, never underestimate yourself. I have said enough and more. You guys have everything that you need. You are unique individual. Everybody has unique qualities. Everybody is going to be successful when they leave the college. It takes time, but never underestimate yourself. कभी अपने आप को कम मत समझें, चाहे आप किसी भी देश से हो, किसी भी शहर से हो, कितना ही छोटा शहर हो, कितने ही छोटे गांव से हो, अपने आप को कम समझने की जरूरत नहीं है किसी से. और दूसरी चीज, कंफर्ट जोन जो चीज है ना, उसमें कभी कोई फायदा नहीं हुआ किसी को. द मैजिक हैपेंस आउटसाइड द कंफर्ट जोन. एंड व्हाट इज दिस कंफर्ट जोन? कंफर्ट जोन है जहां हम आराम से रहते हैं, जहां हमको लगता है कि हम यहाँ खुश हैं, सुखी हैं, कुछ नहीं करने की जरूरत है. कुछ लोग भोपाल से नहीं निकलना चाहते कि यार बॉम्बे बड़ा शहर है, कौन जाएगा, कौन लोकल में धक्के खाएगा, भटक जाएंगे. नहीं, you will have to step out of your comfort zone to be successful. If you have dreams and if you want to fulfill your dreams, you'll have to step out of your comfort zone. You'll have to do things which are not easy. आपको वही सारे काम करके सीखने पड़ेंगे जो मुश्किल हैं. और ये सारी लिमिटेशंस हमने खुद लगाई होती हैं अपने पे. इसलिए अपने आप को कम ना समझें, और कंफर्ट जोन में रहने से कभी किसी को कोई फायदा नहीं हुआ. सो हैव द करेज टू स्टेप आउट. हैव द करेज टू स्टेप आउट ऑफ योर कंफर्ट जोन. पीपल एडमायर, follow and support who dare to do big. हर बड़ी कंपनी छोटे से स्टार्ट हुई है। इंटेल गैराज में स्टार्ट हुई थी 3 लोगों से, एचपी एक छोटे से गैराज में स्टार्ट हुई थी, एप्पल 2 लोगों ने मिलके, स्टीव जॉब्स और उनके साथी ने मिलके गैराज में स्टार्ट करी थी। हर बड़ी कंपनी कभी बहुत छोटी थी, बट उसमें किसी में एक पैशन था, किसी में एक करेज था कुछ करने का, किसी का एक ड्रीम था, किसी में एक डेयर थी, जिन्होंने ये किया और आज ये वर्ल्ड की सबसे बड़ी कंपनीज हैं, ट्रिलियन डॉलर्स की कंपनीज हैं। माइक्रोसॉफ्ट, बिल गेट्स और स्टीव बामन ने अगेन स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम अ वन रूम कंपनी। So build your brand with the vision, have a big dreams, be the best in your field। अपनी सोच और सपने कभी छोटे मत कीजिए, अपनी फील्ड चूज कीजिए और उसमें इतनी मेहनत कीजिए कि आप बेस्ट हो उस फील्ड में। कोशिश तो कर ही सकते हैं हम उस चीज के लिए। और इन सारी चीजों में अगर कभी सक्सेस मिल भी जाए और ना भी मिले, बी हम्बल। नो वन लाइक्स एरोगेंस, चाहे वो स्टीव जॉब्स की ही क्यों ना हो। और certainly nobody likes an arrogant 20-year-old. So if you are going for an interview, if you are preparing for anything, be humble, be polite, be courteous, be genuine, be yourself, and be courageous. That's what it is. And guys, corporate world is not like a great easygoing place. It's a battleground. It's not just a simple place to go where you will go and everything will be movie like. Once you start a job in the corporate world, it's no more a playground. It's no more a college life where there will be laughters, easy going. Yeah, you will make some good friends, but everybody in that world, even the closest friend of yours in corporate world, is going to be your competition, because everybody in corporate world is there to prove themselves, is there to get a promotion, is there to get ahead of others. So in corporate world, everything matters. Each and everything is seen. Each and everything that you do matters. Each and everything is observed. Somebody is looking at you all the time. So don't think कि यार मैंने ये किया किसी ने देखा नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होता. So what you do in corporate world, be very, very ethical, do legally right, do with all honesty and integrity. People unfortunately judge people all the time. So how you dress up in corporate world, how you walk, how you talk to the people, how you greet your seniors in the morning, how you put your point in the meeting, how you address others. The corporate world is different. Like अलग अलग जगह के लोग होंगे, कोई अलग स्टेट का होगा, कोई छोटे गांव का होगा, कोई there will be women, there will be men, there will be young people, there will be old people, there will be slow people, there will be fast people. But how you address them, how you are respectful towards them, how you are courteous towards them will also matter. And everybody observes that. If how, like I said, it is, if you go very casually office mein, it will not be looked well. So dress up well. If you walk very loosely, it is not considered good. People make ideas and perceptions about this. Have a good firm walk. Be polite, be courteous, always be on time. Punctuality is important. Everybody values time because uh, if you know, the software companies make money based on time. How much a software engineer is spending off site or giving it to the client is what they bill for, $180 an hour. So time is important. If you are wasting your time, nobody likes it. How you're respectful is very important. Every interaction that you do with your colleague, your friends, your junior, your waiter, your cafeteria person, to your senior most people counts. So know what you're doing and who you're talking to and how you're behaving. It's important. And last but not the least, I have mentioned to you, digital footprint is important. Know your digital footprint, audit your digital footprint today itself. How you show up digitally is important. Start by auditing yourself on Google. Put your name and see what comes, and then imagine what you want it to be. LinkedIn is the one platform that I recommend for all you guys. LinkedIn is an important platform. It is a professional platform. Facebook is very personal. Instagram is for passion, photography, what you are passionate about. WhatsApp is what you want to talk to your friends about. LinkedIn is one professional platform. Glassdoor is another one, but LinkedIn is more popular. So LinkedIn is the professional platform that you will need the most in the next coming years. Build your LinkedIn profile from how your picture is, what you write, with your spellings, what your English, what you say over there has to be correct, genuine, and in the right grammar and English. And it is a great networking platform. And networking is something that you will need all throughout your life. Networking is when you connect with people, when you help people, when you make connections, when you talk to each other and share professional acquaintances. Keep your professional and personal online or digital footprints separately, ideally. It's not great or good to just make all your office people on your Facebook friends. It's not. A lot of people do that, but that's not the best thing to do. A lot of us talk about it online, like we express our opinions on Twitter. Some people have very strong political opinion about governments in US or India or China. Never be abusive on any digital platform. It is not good. It's never considered good. It will never be considered good. A lot of us do that mistakes. Don't do it, because somebody will see it when they Google you, and nobody wants that kind of a person to be hired. And if you're passionate about something, write a blog. There are so many blog is just पहले हम आर्टिकल्स लिखते थे मैगजीन्स के लिए, अब हम ऑनलाइन लिखते हैं, उसको हम ब्लॉग बोलते हैं. बहुत सारे प्लेटफॉर्म्स हैं जिसमें आप ब्लॉग लिख सकते हो. लिंक्डइन पे लिख सकते हो, मीडियम पे लिख सकते हो, वर्डप्रेस में आप अपने लिए खुद की एक साइट बना के लिख सकते हो. अगर आपको किसी भी चीज पे पैशन है, म्यूजिक इंडस्ट्री, टेक्नोलॉजी, कंज्यूमर, कुछ भी, जो भी आपको आता है, जो भी आप पैशनेट है, उसके बारे में आप ब्लॉग लिख सकते हैं. दैट एलिवेट्स योर प्रोफाइल because people consider you expert or experienced in that field, and they want, everybody wants experience and expert, right? So guys, this is important to make your personal brand, and this is important that you audit your digital footprint also. Now you have heard me. I want you guys to hear what the best of the corporate world says about personal branding. So let me play a small video for you. So you heard all the big guys, what they talked about the branding, personal branding. So this is the last slide that I wanted to talk about. In summary, again, you're your own brand, guys. Look inside, find the real you, and amplify that to the world, digitally and by your actions. Your brand is based on your actions, not based on your plans. You can make any plans, but if you've not taken action, they're of no use. So take actions. Start with small steps. Be bold, be courageous, be authentic, be genuine, be humble, be polite. Take small steps. Take a small step today. Could be auditing your presence, or starting with answering some questions, or building your LinkedIn profile. could be anything. But sooner or later, if you are consistent, आप हमेशा उसी चीज को दोहरा रहे हैं, if you are consistent, you will hit big results. Confidence and tenacity equals to winner mindset. It's important. Growth mindset, winner mindset is the attitude. It comes with the knowledge that you acquire in your institute. It comes with the skills that you develop over the job. But attitude is what you have. Keep the right attitude to be successful. With that, that's all. Thank you so much, guys. You have been very patiently listening. Thank you for listening for almost 45 minutes. I'm ready to answer any questions you may have. Thank you.
Yes, students, please come up with your questions.
Hello, sir. Kirti here.
Hi, Kitty.
Sir, I just want to ask you that what is that one thing that keeps you going?
See, for any individual, what keeps you going is your dream and passion, Kirti. You need to know what your dream is, what you need to make for yourself. My dream was to make big in corporate world. My passion was to do some really good business, head a division, business unit of a big corporate company, make my name which is known in the corporate world, in a small PC or compute or semiconductor industry, which I did. So what keeps me going is the passion or the love for what I do. Right now it is marketing. So that keeps me going. And one needs to have some passion for whatever you are doing, because if it's just a job, then it will give you a lot of stress. You'll make your money, you will pay your EMIs, but it will not keep you going. You'll always be unhappy. So find your passion and find your what you really love or like. Every job has that. Are you a marketing student or you're a which
Sir, I'm from finance and HR.
Finance and HR? You're doing MBA, great. Yeah, so finance and HR are great fields. Finance specifically, when the economies are going in a different direction, finance becomes very important. But do you want to go in HR or finance?
Sir, if I will say I get opportunities for HR and I have done internship in HR also, but I want to do something in finance.
Okay, you need to decide, Kirti, one thing and go behind it. Make your brand based on what you want to do. Agar finance mein jana hai, then you need to make your profile or your brand based on finance. If you have done your internship and if your interest lies in HR, HR is a great field again. Every individual, small, big business, everybody needs HR. Human resource is the most important resource is going to be in the world. A lot of things will be done by artificial intelligence and robots, but a lot of creativity will only remain with humans. So human resource will always remain important. So make your passion, build your profile accordingly.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, there is a question from Charu Katyar, student of VNSIM. So what type of skills nowadays are corporates want from a new employees?
So Charu, skills will depend upon the kind of job you apply for. If you apply for, let's say, a graphic kind of a job, then they would want to know that whether you know graphics or whether you know AutoCAD or not. But those are the technical things. कहाँ आप job apply कर रहे हो? But what every company will always look for is the right attitude in an individual, which I've mentioned it earlier. Attitude is nothing but your core beliefs. So whatever you do, if you're doing it with sincerity, it is an important skill. If you have the right level of confidence, neither low confidence or overconfidence, nothing is good. Confidence is the right thing. If you know you are confident about your abilities, that's a good thing. That's a good skill. like I said, when I hire people, I look for the attitude which people are ready to learn. I will get a lot of people who know those kind of a job. When a job opens, there are hundreds of people who apply. What differentiate people between the people is that people who are ready to learn. Every company is different. Every company's culture is different. The work environment is different. How things are done are different. So if people are not ready to learn, they will not be very good going forward or for long term. So learning attitude is important. And in today's world, nobody does anything individually. अगर मैं कहूँ कि आज सारी सक्सेस मेरी अपनी है तो ये बिल्कुल गलत है. आज जो भी सक्सेस है वो टीम के कारण है. जिस टीम का मैं पार्ट था, चाहे वो एसर में थी, एचसीएल में थी या इंटेल में है, अगर मेरी टीम डिलीवर कर रही है तभी मैं सक्सेसफुल हूँ. So if somebody is not a team player, if somebody is very individualistic, if somebody wants to be very selfish and say, hey, this is मेरी success है, ये मेरा credit है, ये मैंने किया है, it is never be a good thing. So team player is important. These are the skills that we look for in people when we hire. Yes, there will be understanding of HR will be important. If you are applying for an HR job, I want to know if you are applying for a finance job, how your economics and finance and accounting is. If you are applying for marketing, I would want to know whether you know account-based marketing or enterprise marketing, B2B marketing, digital marketing, social marketing. All those questions I will ask. So I'm assuming that you know your knowledge. Depending upon which field you are in, your knowledge and those things will be required. But keep these basic things which are free, which cost nothing. Do your hard work, be dedicated, be sincere, and be a team player.
Kirti, there is a next question from Syed
Yes,
Shaz.
ma'am. Next question is from Syed Hussain, sir. What
Mhm.
should we do when unexpected negative things happen to us? How to keep ourselves motivated all the time? This is a question from Syed Hassan, sir.
सैयद, मैं तुम्हें देख तो नहीं पा रहा हूँ, बट ये क्वेश्चन काफी इंपॉर्टेंट और अच्छा है. इसे हम रेजिलियंस कहते हैं कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड में. Resilience is very important. When things never go, or mostly will never go the way you want, it's not easy. कभी ऐसा होगा कि आप इंटरव्यूज दे रहे हो और आप फेल हो रहे हो. कभी ऐसा होगा कि आपने प्रमोशन के लिए अप्लाई किया और मिला नहीं. कभी ऐसा होगा कि आपने विद इन दी सेम कंपनी अगर आपने अप्लाई किया और किसी और को मिल गया, आपके दोस्त को ही मिल गया, you lose heart big time. And that is what when we say resilience is important. Resilience का मतलब होता है bounce back. How quickly you bounce back. कि यार ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, मैं फिर से ट्राई करूंगा. गिरते सब हैं. जब गिर के जो खड़ा होता है दोबारा भागने के लिए, वही विनर होता है. परेशानियां हमेशा आएंगी, हर करियर में आई है, मेरे भी करियर में आई है, बहुत बार आई है, एक बार नहीं कई बार आई है. और इस चीज में हमेशा आपको बाउंस बैक करना पड़ता है, और उसके लिए आपको खुद को मोटिवेट करना पड़ता है. सेल्फ मोटिवेशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. You need to be confident about your abilities, and you should be able to self motivate you to do and go behind your dreams and goals. Never lose heart very quickly. Let me give you an example, or let me tell you a small story. I was in Bangalore 2006 when I joined Intel. उसके पहले पूरा करियर में HCL ग्रोथ सब कुछ अच्छा चल रहा है. इंटेल में इंटरव्यू क्लियर होना ही बड़ी बात थी. इंटेल बहुत ही बड़ी कंपनी है, $75 बिलियन की. इंटेल का जितना मार्केटिंग बजट है उतनी बहुत सारी कंपनियों का टोटल टर्नओवर नहीं होता है, तो बड़ी बात थी. और वो जॉब मैंने ज्वाइन किया था प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट के लिए. इट इज अ बिग थिंग कि आप इतनी बड़ी कंपनी के लिए कोई नया प्रोडक्ट डेवलप कर रहे हो, जिसमें रिसर्च इन्वॉल्व थी, इंजीनियर्स इन्वॉल्व थे, चाइना वालों से बात करनी पड़ती थी. हमने प्रोडक्ट भी उस ग्रुप ने बहुत अच्छे बनाए, बट कंपनी में कॉस्ट कटिंग थी. कंपनी ने कुछ डिसीजंस लिए थे. मैं बहुत नया था, ना तो मेरी नेटवर्किंग थी, ना ही मुझे ये पता था कि किससे बात करनी है. और 2006 में उन्होंने ऐसा एक्शन लिया कि यार अब हम जॉब्स कट करेंगे. उसमें मेरा ग्रुप was eliminated practically, while they had delivered one of the best products which gave a lot of revenue to Intel. तो उस टाइम पे अगर आप जब यंग हो और आपको ये नहीं समझ में आ रहा था यार मैं तो इतना सक्सेसफुल था, मैंने इतना सारा बढ़िया काम किया, सारी कंपनियां मेरी इतनी वैल्यू करती हैं, और यहाँ मैं आया तो यहाँ तो ये बोल रहे हैं नौकरी नहीं रहेगी। अब ये आए हुए जुम्मा जुम्मा 8 महीने नहीं हुए और मैंने तो इतना बढ़िया प्रोडक्ट क्रिएट कर दिया, और ये कैसे हो सकता है, और ये मेरे साथ ही क्यों? क्योंकि जब अच्छा चल रहा होता है तो हम अपने आप से ये नहीं पूछते कि मेरे साथ ही क्यों। जब कुछ खराब होता है तो हम पूछते हैं यार ये मेरे साथ ही क्यों हो रहा है। तो ये हुआ, कई सारे लोगों की नौकरी गई, बट उस फेज ने मुझे एक डिफरेंट डायरेक्शन दी, बिकॉज दैट इज व्हेन आई गॉट अ जॉब इन सेल्स एंड मार्केटिंग। ना वो जॉब मुझे मेरी प्रोडक्ट स्किल्स के लिए नहीं मिला था, वो जॉब मुझे मिला था मेरे एटीट्यूड के कारण। मैं सेल्स एंड मार्केटिंग के साथ काम कर रहा था, मैं टीम वर्क में काम कर रहा था, हम प्रोडक्ट बना रहे थे, मैं उनको हेल्प कर रहा था कि इसको अपने कस्टमर्स को कैसे बताना है, इसको कैसे कर सकते हैं, इसको इस तरीके से प्रेजेंटेशन बना सकते हो आप, इसको ऐसे सक्सेसफुल करना है। आई मेड अ लॉट ऑफ प्रेजेंटेशन टू सीनियर मैनेजमेंट, आई फॉट विथ माई सीनियर मैनेजमेंट, आई हेल्ड माई ग्राउंड सेइंग दिस इज द राइट थिंग टू डू, आई स्टूड फॉर व्हाट वाज राइट, एंड दैट सीनियर मैनेजमेंट सेड कि यार ये लड़का हाथ से गया तो अच्छी बात नहीं है, इसको तो सेल्स में होना चाहिए। And they gave me another job which was better than what I was doing actually. Out of that 16 people group, only 2 people remained in Intel or sales and marketing, and it was me. So resilience, bounce back is important, Sayed. बहुत सारे मौके आएंगे जिंदगी में, अभी से लेके आपके करियर तक, पर्सनली प्रोफेशनली। हमेशा याद रखो कि आपको बाउंस बैक करना ही पड़ेगा, और वो खुद करना पड़ता है। कुछ आपके लोग होंगे, देर आर वेज टू बाउंस बैक ऑल्सो, डिस्ट्रैक्ट करने के लिए कुछ शॉर्ट टर्म कुछ लॉन्ग टर्म होते हैं। हम लोग बोलते हैं कि अगर आप परेशान हो, स्ट्रेस्ड हो, तो वॉक पे निकल जाओ, किसी अपने अच्छे दोस्त से बात करो, नेटवर्किंग करना शुरू करो, म्यूजिक पे इंटरेस्ट है तो वो करो, डाइवर्ट करो माइंड, एक्सरसाइज करो। लॉन्ग टर्म में नेटवर्किंग बहुत काम आती है। सो लॉन्ग आंसर, but I thought I'll tell the story because not everything in life or career is straight line or good. There are always ups and downs in every journey in career also, even if you're somebody who's very successful.
Okay, sir. There is a question from student Nikita Gupta. Sir, how can I make my personal brand stand out if I'm not already a super successful and well known?
पर्सनल ब्रांड निकिता, ये नहीं है कि पर्सनल ब्रांड अगर उन्हीं लोगों का नहीं होता जो सक्सेसफुल है ऑलरेडी। पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग तो ये शुरुआत है अभी आपकी। आपको अपना पर्सनल ब्रांड, जैसा कि मैंने कहा, आपको समझना पड़ेगा कि आप एक्चुअली ऑथेंटिकली जेन्युइनली हैं कौन, और वही चीज आपको बनानी पड़ेगी। तो अगर मैं निकिता हूं तो मैं सबसे पहले लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल पे वो लिखना शुरू करूंगा जो मैं जानता हूं, करता हूं और बिलीव करता हूं। The statements that you make, the picture that you create, start with taking a good professional picture that you want people to see on LinkedIn for you. That becomes your brand logo, right? Then think about what you stand for. What do you want to do in your life? What is your purpose? जो हम आप लोग जब सीवी या रेज्यूमे बनाते होंगे तो उसमें लिखते होंगे ऑब्जेक्टिव ऊपर ऊपर। दैट इज, डोंट कॉपी पेस्ट फ्रॉम समवन, क्रिएट योर ओन विजन एंड मिशन स्टेटमेंट, अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट योर ऑब्जेक्टिव इज। अगर आप जेन्युइनली बोल रहे हो कि आई वांट टू जेन्युइनली believe that I want to be a sincere, hardworking individual, then write that way. If you say that I'm a really good team player, I want to be successful, I want to make the team successful, write that way. Those are the good things, those are the important things that you need to write for yourself on LinkedIn. That is another thing which you have to start with. And you don't need to be really famous or to make your personal brand. Every brand started as a known, Nikita. You are your own brand, like I said. उसको आपको डेवलप करना पड़ेगा। इट्स अ लॉन्ग जर्नी। आज आपने फोटो लगा दिए या कुछ लिख दिया तो आपका ब्रांड बन गया, ऐसा नहीं। बट ब्रांड इज बिल्ट ओवर ईयर्स, मल्टीपल many years. Start small, it will happen.
Thank you, sir.
The next question is from Jasmeet. Are there any challenges when we start working abroad, and what skills we need to work on?
Yeah, there are some challenges when you start working in abroad, because the first and the most important thing when you work abroad is the cultural change. See, culture is the soul of everything. There is a big statement, I don't remember who said it, but it was that, hey, culture is very important. Culture eats strategy for breakfast. Like strategy उतनी important नहीं है जितना culture important है. So culture चाहे company हो या देश हो, सब में important होता है. और understanding the culture, adopting a culture is also equally important. जब आप abroad काम करते हो, तो आप सब तरीके के लोगों के साथ काम करते हो. आप सिर्फ इंडियंस के साथ काम नहीं कर रहे होगे. अभी आपने पढ़ाई सारे लोग जो इंडियन हैं, हिंदी स्पीकिंग हैं, जो इंडियन फूड खाते हैं, जिनकी लैंग्वेज हमारी तरह है, जो इंग्लिश की एक्सेंट हमारी तरह बात करते हैं. ऐसा नहीं होता. When you work in an MNC, you work with every kind of people. You work with Polish, you work with Chinese, you work with Thai, you work with Vietnamese, and सबका accent, सबका culture, सबका food, सबका accent different होता है. And the first thing is to respect every culture, every individual to begin with. आपको हर कल्चर और हर इंडिविजुअल की रिस्पेक्ट करनी पड़ेगी. उनकी इंग्लिश हो सकता है उतनी अच्छी नहीं हो, but respect that. Try and understand. Don't make fun of it. बहुत सारी और चीजें होती हैं. जो एक चीज और इम्पॉर्टेंट है वो है अडेप्टेबिलिटी. अडेप्टेबिलिटी आज के टाइम में, खासतौर से जब हम कोरोना वाले टाइम में है, अडेप्टेबिलिटी इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. हाउ क्विकली यू अडॉप्ट इज इम्पॉर्टेंट. चाहे आप कंपनी चेंज करोगे, चाहे आप रूममेट चेंज करोगे हॉस्टल में, या आप शहर चेंज करोगे, या आप देश चेंज करोगे, how quickly you adopt is defines you. It is what will define you and define your success. So adaptability is also another skill that you will need when you want to work abroad. You need to understand how you dress, what is considered right. अगर आप कहीं जैसे सिंगापुर में ही काम कर रहे हो और आप रोज साड़ी पहन के जाओगे, तो हो सकता है कि वो लोगों को अजीब लगे. तो आपको अडॉप्ट करना पड़ेगा कि आप कैसे ड्रेसअप करते हो, विच इज right way of dressing in a corporate world or in that country. How you talk to them, maybe sometimes you'll have to talk slowly in English so that the Vietnamese and the Thai people who are not speaking very fluently can understand your English. So all those sort of things, I would say understanding and adopting a culture and adopting the country is a very, very important skill that you need when you work abroad. Right, Jasmeet?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
The next question is from Urja, student MBIM, that sir, what will make me stand out from my peers?
ऊर्जा, आप में तो एनर्जी वैसे ही बहुत सारी होनी चाहिए, तो मुझे लगता है कि एनर्जी आपके लिए स्टैंड आउट होनी चाहिए. बट ऊर्जा, ये सवाल आपको मुझसे नहीं, ये सवाल आपको अपने आप से करना है. क्योंकि ये आप खुद बताओगे कि आप में क्या अलग है जो आपका ब्रांड बनेगा. जो अलग है, जो डिफरेंशिएटेड है, जो डिस्टिंग्विश्ड है, जो मार्केटेबल है, इज योर ब्रांड. जो याद रखा जाएगा, जो इजी है, वही आपका ब्रांड है. अगर आपको डिफरेंशिएट करना है अपने आप से, अपने लोगों से, आप डिसाइड कर सकते हो आपको कैसे करना है. आप अपनी एनर्जी से, अपनी सिंसियरिटी से, अपने हार्डवर्क से, अपनी पंक्चुअलिटी से, अपने ड्रेसअप से, अपने कल्चर से, अपनी कर्टसी से, किसी भी तरीके से आप डिफरेंशिएट कर सकते हो. सो देयर आर मल्टीपल वेज.
Okay, sir.
अगर
Thank
मैं
you,
आपको
sir.
पर्सनली जानता होता तो मैं शायद आपको और कस्टमाइज्ड आंसर दे सकता था.
Kirti ma'am, there's a question from Diksha Katyar also regarding the freshers and the experienced ones. Please just go through
Yes, ma'am.
quickly.
I didn't find out your question, Diksha. Kindly ask directly from sir. Hello.
Yeah, I'll read out Kirti. She's asking, there is a myth that freshers are more capable employees than the experienced ones.
दोनों की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है, हर चीज का बैलेंस होता है। बहुत सारे जॉब्स में एक्सपीरियंस लोग प्रेफर्ड होते हैं। आज के ज़माने में बहुत सारे लोग कोशिश करते हैं कि हमको एक्सपीरियंस लोग चाहिए, जिनको आता है ये काम, जिन्होंने सोशल मीडिया किया हुआ है मैं उसी को रखूंगा, जिसने डिजिटल मार्केटिंग की हुई है मैं उसको रखना चाहता हूँ। बट फ्रेशर्स भी इम्पॉर्टेंट है। एक हर कंपनी में एक बैलेंस होता है, एक एक्सपीरियंस का, एक नए ब्लड का, एक नए स्ट्रीम का, नए आइडियाज का। हर कंपनी को हर तरीके के लोग चाहिए होते हैं। जब हम बोलते हैं कि वी नीड टू इन्फ्यूज फ्रेश ब्लड इनटू द सिस्टम, दैट इज व्हाट अनदर कॉर्पोरेट लैंग्वेज इज, व्हिच बेसिकली मींस कि यार हमको नए लोग लेने हैं जो नए आइडियाज और पैशन लेके आएंगे। क्योंकि जो पुराने लोग होते हैं वो एक ढर्रे में ढल जाते हैं, जो एक कल्चर में सेट हो जाते हैं और वही करना चाहते हैं और उसी तरीके से करना चाहते हैं। इट्स डिफिकल्ट टू चेंज देम। बट जो नए लोग आते हैं वो नए आइडियाज के साथ आते हैं, नए पैशन के साथ आते हैं, नए थीम्स के साथ आते हैं, इसलिए नए लोग भी इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं। फ्रेशर्स आर इंपॉर्टेंट। द अदर थिंग इज, जब फाइनेंस वाले जो हैं होंगे आपके, जो एमबीए कर रहे हैं, इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू बैलेंस द कॉस्ट ऑफ द एम्प्लॉयज एज वेल। The more senior employees are there in the office, the more experience, the number of years who have experienced in the same company, the cost of an employee goes up. So you need to have freshers who come at a lower cost but deliver equally or better sometimes. So yes, it is a myth. I would say that freshers are more valued or important more than experienced, or otherwise also. I would not say that experienced people are more important. We need a balance of both in any company, in every company. No company is that's why every company wants to hire people from college, right? From every good college, every company goes and hire freshers everywhere.
Sir, there's another question from Syed Hussain. How long should we work for an organization? If there is any time limit to work and move? And what should our focus? Promotion or responsibilities? Then when it comes about appraisal, what should we be asked and desired for?
Okay, so there are multiple questions here, Sayed, and they are all important and good again. So पहली चीज, there is no time limit. ये इंडिविजुअल पे डिपेंड करता है। अगर आपको ऐसा नहीं है कि अच्छा 2 साल हो गए चलो कंपनी बदलें क्योंकि मुझे कहीं ज्यादा पैसे मिल रहे हैं तो बदलना चाहिए, 2 साल से ज्यादा मुझे नहीं रुकना चाहिए, नहीं, ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं है। या ऐसा भी नहीं है कि यार अब 15 साल आपने एक कंपनी में काम कर लिया तो आप बेकार हो गए। आप कंपनी में तब तक काम करते हो जब तक आप और कंपनी दोनों को एक दूसरे से फायदा हो रहा होता है। आपके पैशन फुलफिल हो रहे हैं, आपकी डिजायर्स फुलफिल हो रही हैं, आपकी ड्रीम्स फुलफिल हो रहे हैं तो आप करते हो। आपको ग्रोथ मिल रही है, आपकी अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिल रही हैं, आपका प्रमोशन हो रहा है, आपकी सैलरी बढ़ रही है, आप करते रहो। जरूरी नहीं है कि आप छोड़ दो। बट अगर कोई बहुत ज्यादा कंपनीज चेंज करता है और मेरे पास इंटरव्यू में है और उसने 8 कंपनियां चेंज कर ली हैं 6 साल में, आई विल डेफिनेटली क्वेश्चन और आई विल लुक एट इट कि नहीं यार ये बात ठीक नहीं है। क्योंकि आई क्लियरली सी दैट कंसिस्टेंसी नहीं है बंदे में, कहीं टिकता ही नहीं है, या निकाला गया है, या he is not or he or she is not able to get along with people all the time. So if you change too frequently, it is not good. But if you are staying too long, ऐसा कोई वो नहीं है कि हम नहीं रुक सकते। As long as you are loyal to the company, company is loyal to you, company is giving you all the requirement that you feel are meeting, then please stay there as long as it meets. आपका एक और क्वेश्चन था अप्रेजल और प्रमोशन से रिलेटेड। अप्रेजल में आप मांगते नहीं हो, आपको आइडियली मिलना चाहिए जो आप डिजर्व करते हो। अगर अप्रेजल में आपको मांगना पड़ा तो फिर आपने अपना पर्सनल ब्रांड बनाया ही नहीं है सैयद। You should be known for what you have delivered. When your boss or your manager does your appraisal, he should be able to say what your personal brand was or what you started with. That Sayyad, you are the sincere, hardworking man. I know that you, whatever I give you, you will deliver on time. That is what I look for in people. And you have worked hard and you have delivered on time. You have exceeded my expectation. Always remember the promotion salary hike never happens on meeting the expectation. It always happens when you exceed somebody's expectation. उसका मतलब ये होता है कि जब मैं उसकी अपने मैनेजर की एक्सपेक्टेशन से ज्यादा अच्छा डिलीवर कर रहा हूँ, जो वो एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा है वो तो हर आदमी कर लेता है. जब आप एक्सीड करते हो कि यार ये तो ही इज गोइंग अबव एंड बियॉन्ड द ड्यूटी, दैट इज व्हेन you create your mark. That is when some people identify you as better or different. So do that.
Kirti ma'am, I think we should wind up now. It has been, 1 hour and 15 minutes rather. Amit ji has been speaking continuously. So
Sure,
there are some technical questions relating to marketing strategies that we may take up some other session sometime. And I think now we should wind up.
Okay,
Please
ma'am.
ask the students to share their experience.
Yes. Kirti Mishra and Saurabh Tiwari, you are now
Yes, ma'am.
up to you.
Yes, ma'am. Sir, I would like to thank you on behalf of all the students. And today's session was very motivating for all of us. The topic that you shared, you are your own brand. It will help us, all the students who will soon enter the corporate world. Thank you for sharing your views, sir. It was very great listening to you.
Thank you, Kirti.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, Saurabh.
Hello. I am audible, sir.
Yes, I can hear you.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Saurabh Tiwari, MBA third SEM. I would like to thank you on the behalf of all staff and students of BNS Institute. This session is very helpful for us. But this lecture was very wonderful on the topic, you are your own brand. Thank you so much for your guidance and valuable time. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Saurabh. Thank you, everyone. Thank
So
you so much.
I would just one line I would like to add, Amit. Actually, they have really connected with you very deeply. What I find when the students are asking their questions, you being the the foremost senior, I should say, from batch 1. So the type of questions they have put across, especially with relates to the cross-cultural issues, you have already told them. What they feel is just knowing of English is very good. That is the thing they considered कि यही बढ़िया बातचीत है, इसके अलावा कुछ है नहीं. पर जो चीजें आपने उनको बताई कि किस तरह से हमें रिस्पेक्टफुल रहना है सभी के लैंग्वेज, सभी के कल्चर के लिए, ये बहुत ही अच्छी बात थी जो उन्होंने समझा आज. और इसके अलावा ये बोलना चाहूंगी कि जो कनेक्ट इनको आपने दिया है, आई फील some of them have started asking your numbers also. We want to connect, sir, but I know sir is very busy. But yeah, if some specific things are there, we will like to connect him in future also, and we look forward to see you next year. I mean 2021, because we are completing now 25 years, Amit. And thank you so much for the the wonderful session. I myself have enjoyed so much, and thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you
so much, sir.
Thank you,
There are a lot of people. Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All the best to everyone.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
I'd like
sir.
to disconnect now. Kirti ma'am, please disconnect the session. Thank you.
Sure, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so much. So all are requested to please disconnect yourself.